On other fields, on other days. That's the primary charge for the cadets of Army. But on this field, the seeds planted by the likes of Davis, Blanchard, and Dawkins certainly have produced victory. Welcome to Mikey Stadium at West Point, home of the Black Knights of the Hudson. And the Owls will
do you enough to eat?
Underway as
you enough to eat? You good enough to eat?
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Army's offense will start this game off. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's look at the big picture for Army. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the right side. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Steps away. Unleashes one. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent.
Oh, he's got some space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets him up, makes the big play out to the left.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Leaves it with the back. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a third down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Florida Atlantic Owls offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right. I tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
Motion from the back. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do...
Turning it on! Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Second down coming up. He leaves it with his back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Hairston. Fires toward the end zone. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Anderson with the carry. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
He'll go to the sneak. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Now on the option.
And that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Go east-west, and the quarterback gets strung out, doesn't pull the trigger and really make a decision. You'd like to see him stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, get more of a plus yardage on this play. Nice job by the defense.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Right back to the well. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They go to the ground. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. That's exactly what you'd expect from this brave old Army team, getting it done on the ground.
Yeah, they know who they are, they know what they want to do, and they're going to run the football at you early and often in this football game.
To the ground, he's got it again. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
Okay, I'll get it for you. Where are you? Okay.
Nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
On the option. He'll pull it on the read. Gets it past the marker. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. He now has 79 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Army! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He's got it on the right. He has a knack for taking away the tackler's leverage. He's out to the 34. The Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Punt is on its way. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Got the first down and more. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
I can't afford to lose that. I don't know why. It was not good. Is that him?
Defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Black Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's not flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
The Black Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Anderson with the carry. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Might as well give it to him again. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Katie, you going to bed?
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line
Okay,
of
I'll
scrimmage.
Stopping the run is
Okay, I'll come take you. You want some water?
I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice
I'll get you
job
I'll
by
get
the
some water,
defense,
Katie.
showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
The terrain gets
Tyler.
rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Gary, you said Kirk Ford was with your stuff?
Send the tight end in motion. Here's the handoff. You can dance around and look for space, or you can throw the stiff arm at him. He gets it out to the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Card. Makes a man miss. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
I love when you sell the run like that quarterback did right there. Stuck it in the belly of the running back, pulls it out, runs the play action. Great job of confusing the defense a little bit, making them honor the run, and then throwing the ball in the lanes right behind them.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Looking to throw, it's Hairston. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. That's reeled in. It's Whitaker. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. It would have been a high-level play, but it's a play this quarterback expects to be able to make when he has a guy open.
And these quarterbacks start practicing and doing 7-on-7 and having quarterback coaches when they're like 7 years old, 8, 9 years old now. So even when they don't have wide open wide receivers, you still expect them to fit that ball in there and make it happen.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Black Knights will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
The sure hands, it's McGee. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. And the Owls come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Going to take a shot, and incomplete on the deep ball.
I love the defensive mentality coming out here early in the third quarter. They've got the lead. They know the offense is going to be aggressive and start taking shots. A really nice play call that time, and an even better job in the back end in the secondary being ready for it. It just feels, guys, in this game like the defense is staying one step ahead.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Looking to pass. It's Hairston. Pocket breaking down. Makes his man miss. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. Gets the back moving. from the gun. The running back tries to hit the hole. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a man. He snags it. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. Trying to barge in. Moving toward the end zone, and the ball is free. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. The Black Knights are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Anderson with the carry. Top run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to it. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
1st and 10 from their own 17.
Nice job by the QB. It's 3rd down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What?
Breaks into the open. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And the Black Knights are rolling down the field. The give to the back. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
He'll toss it. Picks up the first down, still moving. Flying down the right side. The 10. Touchdown, Black Knights. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well. It is virtually impossible to stop.
Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Florida Atlantic races to the line. Looking to throw, it's Hairston. Caught behind the line, it's George. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th.
Always got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Let's go. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Whitaker. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Got a man. It's Card. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, and weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Throwing right. He's got it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And the Owls, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. And they get to him, and down goes the quarterback, and you just cannot afford that in this spot. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Just drives it between the uprights. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive will open from the 15. The give to the tailback. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Leaves it with the running back. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. On the run, it's Osborne. Got the 1st down and more. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Black Knights have their offense in high gear. They'll ride the hot hand. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Immediately fires to the middle. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Black Knights really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Black Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll leave it with him. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The offense just continues to matriculate the ball downfield, and they're finding a lot of different ways to generate these first downs. They do it right there on the quarterback sneak.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Power football with the run. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
And the Black Knights have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Off play action. Now rolling to the left. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. Back to throw, it's Hairston. Finds his man down the middle. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw on 3rd. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's taking a deep shot. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on. And one that did not pay off. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Black Knights come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That
Spill some water? Is it water? Okay, pick it up. That's fine, just go pick it up. No, pick the water up, Tyler. With a towel. Tyler, please stop. What?